So here I've created a row of normal double crochet, so you have something to compare the herringbone to. I've chained 2 at the beginning. I'm not counting that as a stitch, but I'm going to start the first herringbone double crochet like I would a normal double crochet by yarning over. Then you insert and yarn over, and then you pull through your stitch and also straight through the next stitch, so you're left with 2 loops on the hook. Then you yarn over and pull through 1, still got 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's created your first herringbone double crochet. So let's just look at that again. So yarn over like a normal double, insert under the stitch, so under your 2 V's, yarn over, and then straight away pull through that first loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. So there's my second stitch. So I'll just work a few more of these. It takes a little bit of getting used to. If you've ever done slip stitch crochet, it's kind of a little bit similar when you pull straight through. So it's 1, 1, 2 instead of with a normal double crochet, you just do 2, 2. I'm just going to work the rest of this row, and then you can compare it to the standard double crochet. So there's my first row, and you can see the stitches are worked quite a lot closer together than with the standard double. You can see the gaps. I'm going to work a couple more rows just so you can see how these stitches work together, because it kind of works in a zigzag pattern. So on this direction the stitches are slightly slanted, and then when I work on the next row they slant the other direction, and that's what creates that herringbone pattern. So I'll just work a few more rows. It takes a little while for the muscle memory to overcome the urge to work a normal double crochet. It does for me anyway. And what I sometimes do that I find helpful is just to put my thumb at the bottom, just to stop the yarn slipping off. It just holds your stitch a bit tighter. There's my first 2 rows. You're beginning to see the stitch pattern work like that. It's one of those stitches that you kind of only see when you've done a few and you can look from afar. So I'll carry on with this swatch and show you. So you can see I've worked a few rows there, and you can see the pattern starting to develop. Just look at how different it is to the normal double crochet. You can see that's quite gappy, whereas this, when you pull it, you can start to see the shape. This isn't obviously unblocked, this swatch that I was working with earlier. This is blocked, so you can see the pattern a little bit more clearly. This makes great fabric for homewares, garments. I prefer it over a larger area. I just think you get a lot more from the pattern on a bigger swatch. You know, you can see how the pattern develops, but it's a lovely, almost tweedy effect. Really effective.